Hello, my name is G2Cute with G2Cute Gaming, and welcome to another episode here on the NovaCraft server where you never know where we're going to be. Today, right now, I am in a trial chamber that we've recently found on a stream with NASA Crafter, so make sure you're following us over on our stream channels so that you can catch all the crazy things that go on. But in that stream, we were able to convert this trial chambers into a way that we could easily collect and harvest the different materials that we need, including the breeze rods to make our wind charges. Now we'd like to work on a system where we can automatically just drop all of the wind charges into a chest and have them distributed evenly into our dispensers for the system. So that way we don't have to manually go one by one into each dispenser and try to make sure they're full. We can just drop the breeze rods that or the wind charges that we collect into the chest and have them distributed so we can always launch whenever we need to. So I'm inviting you to join me, but first we need to get back to our base. All right, and here we are back at our factory, and there is our player launcher that uses the wind charges, and we were thinking about maybe having a chest where you deposit the wind charges and have them go on the track and just kind of feed in all of these different dispensers that are down at the bottom of the launcher. In our factory here, we do have space and access to reach them, so that wouldn't be a problem to manually make sure they're full. However, we were asked by several players on the server for their own player launcher, and so it would be really bad if people get in there and got stuck, and maybe the launcher is on ground level and the system is underground, so they'd have to dig themselves out, and it would be very inconvenient for us to have to restock the wind charges. So this system is going to be a prototype. I have glass floor on my factory because I do like seeing the redstone and different mechanical workings. But I understand that for some of the other builds that we may be working on for the other players, they may want to have it concealed. So there would just be a simple little chest and it would go on a track underneath, and we'd be able to restock. And we'll be able to get plenty of our wind charges at the trial chamber automatic system that we have over there for collecting that. So, how about we do a little time lapse here and see what we've got? And just like that, we have a rail going around with a hopper minecart, and hopefully we'll be able to extend this little track so that way we can put it over there where our chest would be and we be able to deposit our wind charges. We still have a few more tests and things to go, so let's see what we do. Okay, we were able to send a chest with a dropper into another chest. And the idea here is we drop our wind charges in, they get picked up by our minecart, our hopper minecart, and the wind charges would be distributed. So let's go ahead and see if this is working for us. And unfortunately, it looks like something is not working. So either the minecart is not able to pick up enough of the wind charges because of the speed, or maybe the levers that we have to power our redstone for the circle around is just too strong and it's not maybe locking one of the hoppers. Let's see what we find out. Little disappointed this didn't work. And a few adjustments later, and we do have some wind charges consistently being dropped into this one. So let's see how the rest of them are working. And as you can see, the wind charges are not being dropped into this dispenser. So we're going to have to make a few more adjustments. First, we have to see if our hopper minecart is picking up enough of the wind charges to be able to drop them off evenly, because that is what we want. If we don't have an even amount in our dispensers, then when the player goes to launch, they're not going to launch high enough. And that's just how any redstone build works. This is not a tutorial. This is just me building and figuring stuff out. So I think over here to the left, we're going to extend the track and maybe have our feeder system that way and slow the system down a bit because I think something over here is affecting. And we have our new little track system up and running. As you can see, the track goes into the wall of our base. And what it is it has a little loop so that way the little hopper minecart can fill up with plenty of wind charges. Take a look at this. We drop them in the chest and down they go. We should probably put a sign on this chest though. And wind charges only. There, that should make it stand out a little bit. I'm probably going to take these other chests out of here, and I'm really the only one that deposits anything in these chests, so it should be safe. But the sign is just as an extra precaution, just so I don't forget or anyone visiting does not get confused and decide to leave me presents there. And it looks like one of our dispensers is not firing because we're not getting much height. Let's see if we can't make a couple more adjustments. And as you can see, we have made a few adjustments to the track, and now our system is working perfectly. We have our hopper minecart going into our mountainside, and underneath it makes a small little loop so that way it goes under the chest 2 times and it's able to collect enough of the wind charges to go ahead and power up all of our dispensers and keep them nice and full. And on the other side, we've adjusted the track a little bit because our powered redstone was affecting the hoppers and the levers and everything. All of that redstone was affecting the droppers and it was affecting our different dispensers under here. So now they're all fully loaded. They should have used up all of the wind charges that we dropped in our system. And it's nice and full and ready to go. There we go. We have enough height. Let's see, are we able to make it through? There we go. All right. And just like that, we have finally been able to fix our wind charge player launcher. And that way, when a player comes to visit or ourselves, we're ready to launch and go on to our next adventure. We just hop in there and are able to launch. So if you've liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you could smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe to keep up with more content on Minecraft and other cozy games. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.